Bobcat basketball legend Jude Kelly has checked a big item off his bucket list.
Bringing my sons back to Brandon, back to the university, was one thing I wanted to do. It's one thing that had been on my mind the past, 30 years.
Kelly had his two sons, Andre and Matthew, join him for a trip down memory lane this past weekend.
And when I had my first child, and then the second, I said, one day we're all going to come back to Brandon to, show them where I played, where I went to school, and where I had some of the best experiences of my life.
The cherished moment was made possible with Andre and his Alberta Golden Bears coming to the Healthy Living Center to play the Bobcats. Andre's coach is former Bobcat bench boss Barnaby Craddock, who was named National Coach of the Year in 2007 when he led BU to a runner-up finish for the U Sports Championship.
There's a proud history of basketball here, all the national championships, and I know all those guys love coming back to town. I was only here for a couple of years, but the group of guys that I coach, I know we still stay in touch, and they're a great group, and they love the Bobcats and coming back here, remembering good times. And the Jude's group as well really loves that because they had a lot of success, and everyone tells me fantastic stories of Jude as a basketball player. So he set the bar high for Andre. Andre's in his third year with us, and we're fortunate he chose U of A instead of coming here to follow his dad's footsteps, but we love having him in the program, and he's getting better every year.
To see him out on the court playing U Sports like you once did, how much pride do you take in that?
Oh, well, I'd have more pride if he was playing with the Bobcats, but I'm real happy for his success. He's a tremendous young man. He works hard. He listens. He's very coachable, to use a cliche, and he's just having fun. So when he was looking for schools to go to in Canada, I encouraged him to consider Canada West conferences, because I knew if he accepted that, ideally, or one day he'd be coming back to Brandon, and then one day me, him, and his brother, and Matt and Andre would come to the court here to tie the knot in terms of our collective or shared history.
Jude had a storied career from 1979 to 1983. In his first season, Brandon captured their first ever Great Plains Athletic Conference Championship and went to the national final. That team was inducted into the BU Sports Wall of Fame in October 2018.
And it's taken again by Freddie Lee to Kelly.
Jude was a two-time All-Canadian, GPAC Player of the Year, and a three-time first-team Conference All-Star.
What do you think this place means to him?
A lot. This is where he, I would say, blew up. I mean, in high school he was good, but this is where he left his whole legacy from. This is where everyone knows him from. And so, even when I'm playing on the road in Winnipeg or UBC or just places, I'll just always have his friends messaging me saying, "Oh, I knew your dad back in the day, and he's an amazing player." I get that everywhere, so it says a lot.
The Bobcats brought out the best in Jude Kelly, and his Brandon University basketball journey has come full circle.
It was a dream come true, literally, for me yesterday when they both were able to stand in the gym and look at the banners and just kind of regale in the stories, or put a destination to the stories that I've been telling them all through these years.